هي
Not to mention everyone in this cafe.
آسف بشأن العين.
It's not the first time a man's hit me.
Steady if you red, I got more packs. Tell her fuck you, shit, ho, I can't kiss that. Need it for your love, that shit got some Kit Kats. 1, 2, 3, 4, that's at your front door. Little bitch steady.
في الصلاة والسلام على سيدنا محمد عليه الصلاة والسلام. شلونكم شو أخباركم؟ بإذن الله زينين. معنا اليوم الحلقة الثانية من لعبة باتمان، ونعمل استئناف اللعبة ونكمل نتواصل مع اللعبة. آخر مرة وقفنا بهذا المكان ما أنسى طبعا، أو حتى لو نسينا اللعبة تقول لك متابعة الحلقة. الله، نزلنا بالمصعد، دنيا ليل تقريبا لأنه الشاشة كل الظلمة. منو الموجود هنا؟ يقول أنا. منو؟ الحلقة الأولى. أوكي هذيك المرة كانت الحلقة الأولى من عندي، يعني هي تكملة، فأنا سويتها حلقة أولى لأنه المقطع بالأول كان كلش قصير. فاليوم راح نكمل مملكة الظلام. أوكي إذن هاي الحلقة اسمها مملكة الظلام. الحلقة الثانية إنه اوكي اذا اكو ناس عيضربون المدينة. اذا في شغلات شباب عاد تهجم على المدينة، وفي شغلات غريبة عاد تصير على جوثنام اللي هي المدينة مالنا. خلينا نشوف هذا شباب القصر. طبعا قاعد يقول المدينة ما راح تتحمل. اعتقد صار حريق ايضا، انه اكو شغلات كثير. طبعا شخص واحد سوى كل هذا، فهي نشوف احنا هذا قرص ايش فايدته او ايش اكو بيه حتى الناس تجي تبوقوا كلهم يريدوه. اوه مشفر.
Wayn Manor has 7 bedrooms, 2 kitchens, a library, a gymnasium, a basketball court and a movie theatre. And yet I always find you here. In a dark, damp cave. In front of a computer.
هو عمل.
As soon as I finish. People with regular jobs can do their work anywhere, but for me, this is my office.
I agree. It isn't normal work. Even worse, the best outcome is that no one ever finds out you've done it.
Yeah, well, good deeds usually go unnoticed.
Though not unappreciated.
اوكي وهذا عمل.
Did you find
لازم.
out what that cat woman tried to steal?
Well, in the process.
What are we looking at?
Let me try a different angle.
اوكي اسحب التدوير الى 3 الابعاد. هذه المدينة. لايست سايد.
Any number of things. Money, weapons, drugs, everything flows through that port.
Maybe it's where Mayor Hill picks up his dry cleaning.
Can't make sense of it yet. There's still plenty of files to decrypt.
اوكي هناك ملفات كثيرة تتشفر بصراحة.
I saved you what I could.
Thanks, Al.
Yeah, the same couldn't be said for the bar. I had to literally pry Mrs. Zeller back away. But you'll be pleased to hear everyone has left, including Mr. Falcone. Before the game switched from billiards to cutthroat. I'd recommend leaving the fist fights to your alter ego.
شكرا على انه يساعدني.
Thanks for the interruption.
Well, it wasn't for you, Bruce. I was worried I might drink all my good scotch. For the record, your father despised men like Falcone, thought they ruined Gotham's stellar reputation.
Back when it still had one?
It can again, Bruce. Though people like this Catwoman aren't helping. Is she new to town?
I've seen her before. Hopefully she's just a tourist.
مر القطة يقول أتمنى تكون هي تكون زائرة، مجرد زائرة. دينت حاليا بطفرة في شعبيته من خلال أقل معدل المس هنا ترى. أسحب للأعلى الأسفل للتمرير. أوكي. أعمال العنف التقنية في فيتنام بدأت من ارتفاع تبادل إطلاق النار بين المواطنين ووصولا إلى البطل الخارق باتمان يستمتع. طلب هارفي اتخاذ موقف معلن ضد موجة أعمال العنف الانتقامية تجاه بقلم ويلسون ياي. دينت يضغط على العمدة ليدين أعضاء اللجنة. حصل جوردن على تسريح مشرف من السلاح البحرية. طبعا قاعدين يقول لي يعرفني على الأشخاص تقريبا ويقول لي إيش حيسوون. شركات واين تمويل استبدال المستشفى. أوكي هنشوف هذه الجهة اللي هناك. طلع لي أشكال الناس. أوكي خلينا نشوف القمر القطة. لسه قطة أنثى مجرم جديد في مشهد مرتبط بالعديد من العمليات الأخيرة في المدينة أنها فعالة ولا تترك أي أدلة خلفها. قسم شرطة مدينة جوثنام بلا قائد الآن. أمل أن أعرف المزيد عنها. الجرائم السطو والسرقات الصغيرة هي المسؤولة عنها. هذا ما نعرف منه. واحدة من أهم المراسلين الصحفيين. أوكي توماس ومارثا واين والدي لقد عملوا. أوكي هذا والد طبعا باتمان. هاري ده هو أحد من أقدم أصدقائي. لقد حصل على كثير من الأفكار العظيمة حول كيفية إنقاذ. أوكي هذا إحنا كنا نعرف منه الحلقة السابقة شفنا. كارمن فالكوني أسوأ أنواع المجرمين. أوكي عرفنا. مدينة جوثنام المدينة تبدو ككائن حي أنها تنمو دائما إلى الخارج وإلى الأعلى. الناس الذين يعيشون هم الناجون يجب أن يكونوا كذلك وهم يستحقون ما هو أفضل من الفساد الذي يغزو هذا المكان. مدينة جوثنام 10 ملايين تعداد السكان. كثير شباب مو قليل. إركام إسلايم مستشفى الأمراض النفسية اسمها إركام إسلايم. أوكي شركات واين شركات متعددة الجنسيات أسسها أجدادي تغطي جميع أنواع. أوكي فهمنا اللي نريده.
Much to find, apparently.
Few burglaries, break-ins. Seems to lay pretty low.
You could learn a thing or two from her. You can't step outside without it ending up in the news lately. As Bruce or Batman.
لا تقارنها
I
بيها.
don't like being compared to a comic criminal.
No, I think you're missing the point. You have to admit you've been drawing a lot of attention to yourself, and not the playboy billionaire buys new yacht kind of attention. Yeah, I don't mean to beat a dead argument, but...
No one's gonna figure it out now. Trust me.
Miss Vale noticed your injuries, so did Mr. Dent. If they put it together with the incident at the mayor's office, it would undo all the long nights and close calls we've endured to get here.
لاحظوا.
Spotlight more than ever. You have to be careful.
صح. أنا متمكن من الأمر.
For mysterious injuries before.
You've been lucky.
Or I'm just a really good liar.
A necessary evil in your line of work, I suppose. Though I hope you change careers someday. Old men worry, that's all. It's our gift and our curse. One more worry for the list.
Okay. Bark 6 AM.
I saw Oz. It's been what, 20 years? Last time I saw him, we were in grade school.
Indeed, you two were thick as thieves. Oswald, however, took that role more literally than you.
Dishonorable discharge, illegal boxing
تسريح.
matches, arms dealing, prison stints.
That's a criminal grand slam, if I'm using the expression correctly.
Unfortunately, you are.
Oswald claimed he only wanted to catch up, but his behavior following his family's collapse is troubling. Why he's returning now, I haven't the faintest idea.
إنه في حاجة للمال.
Think he's looking for a handout?
He would have come to the right person.
No, because
Because you're generous. A little too much sometimes, with your wealth, your time, and even your well-being. Even though you and young Master Cobblepot used to be close, I I'd advise you to be cautious. But I know you can't abandon a good mystery until it's solved.
I'll be careful, Alfred.
When you see what's become of his park, I think you will.
اوكي. اكتشفنا انه صديقنا تاجر بالاسلحة وهاي الشغلات والبارات، وهو مسؤول عن شغلات كثيرة، فاحنا لازم نحل هاي المشكلة. الساعة 6 صباحا، حديقة كاب لوبوت.
Where are you, Oz?
اسمه شباب اوز. اوكي خلينا نشوف الحائط. اعتقد الجريدة ما لها قيمة، اي واحد راح يشوف جريدة على ما يشيلها. ما راح اشيلها، ما لها فايدة. اوكي هذا شحات، يعني متسول. اسف اللفظ.
Thank you, sir.
خلينا نكلمه. والله ما لازم، هو شكله تعبان. الجو بارد. دفينا شوية وراح نكمل طريقنا. اوز، سألتقي بك عند التمثال متأخرا.
Great.
ما مشكلة.
There's the statue, but no Oz.
فعلا احنا جينا يم التمثال لكن ماكو اوز، ما جا. اوكي. قمامة طبعا مرمية بطريقة ما حلوة. هاي حديقة يعني المفروض تكون حديقة حلوة.
Hey, beat it.
خلينا نشوف الكلمات المكتوبة على الحائط. عبارة عن رسومات. في هنا ورقة مكتوبة.
That isn't what it used to be.
ما نظيفة وما مهتمين بها. خلينا نشوف التمثال عبارة عن شنو.
Watch wallet cash.
آها.
But this goes through you. Hey, you heard it, man.
حسنا هون على نفسك.
Sorry, fellas. I've got nothing.
End him. Gentlemen.
اوز.
Keep walking, all right? This don't concern you, twerp.
You see, that's where you're mistaken. My old mate and I have some catching up to do. And you're ruining the moment! Come here. Think that'll do?
صديقه القديم واني. اوكي.
Stay down. This used to be a nice place. No loves like you don't belong.
اوه.
This is my park. Mine. You hear that?
اوكي سوينا مشاكل مع ناس.
Oh, hey Bruce. You've got a little, yeah, good as new. Woo, that was a right little scrap, eh? Nothing kickstarts the system like a dash of adrenaline, eh?
شكرا على المساعدة.
Thanks for the backup.
I yanked you away from your bloody ivory tower, Bruce. Least I can do is make sure you don't get shanked.
Oh, that's very thoughtful of you.
It's been what? 2 decades.
And you know what? I haven't been mugged once that entire time.
That wasn't why I brought you here, mate. Right now, I am trying to recognize the little Bruce I used to run around this place with. Back when it wasn't, you know, like this. This park used to mean something.
اوكي يعني هي
The
حديقة
place was safe for kids, for families. People came from all over to visit. Oh, Mum and
انت
Dad
محق
put
فعلا
so
يعني
much
مكان
work
حلو
into
حديقة للأطفال وهالشغلات حلوة.
Those were better days.
That they were. Yeah. Thought we'd grow up to be kings, I did. Both of us. This city chews right through people. Mum committed to Arkham. Dad ended it himself, he did. My family's fortune. There's nothing left, Bruce.
I know. Alfred told me.
It's funny, huh?
يعني
Same place
صار
that
فقير.
ground my family to dust. Gave you the good life. Used to run in the same circles we did. Hobnobbing parties.
أنا أيضا فقدت والدي.
Vacations, unlimited potential.
My parents are gone too, Oz.
I know, Bruce. I know. I'm sorry for it, but I had my own funerals to attend. Good to know you haven't changed, Bruce. You still care about something more than just yourself. Although, I was surprised to see Carmine Falcone at your party last night. Made himself right at home. That oily...
لم يكن مدعوا.
Falcone was an uninvited guest. That's it. Never want to see his face again.
On that, we can agree in earnest. Falcone made a stack of cash and corpses a mile high, ruining families like mine. All he needs is a little push. And... it'll be a treat to watch him hit pavement. Sorry, mate. This reunion got a lot more grim than I planned. Things are going to be on the upswing soon, no?
اوكي. استحسن الأمور طبعا هذا
The
الشيء.
revolution is knocking on Gotham's door. And I'm here to let it in.
ممتاز.
Which brings me to you, Bruce. You see, you throw a rock in any direction, you break a window that Wayne Enterprises owns. As the rich and powerful go, oh, you top Gotham's list. But when my revolution starts, we're gonna smash windows and cross off names all the way down. Like I said, it's not gonna be pretty. It's gonna be beautiful. And I can't wait.
أنا ما عدوك حتى تقول لي إنك يعني.
Not your enemy, Oz.
It remains to be seen, don't it? I've got great affection for you, Bruce. I really do. Which is why I'm warning you. When this whole thing starts, make sure you're on the right side. Good seeing you, Bruce, but I got some rocks to collect. Cheers.
ما هي أوز هذا أنا لسه عرفته. طلع صديقي القديم. أوز شباب ما هين نهائيا. ما هين نهائيا أوز. احتراما لصداقتنا القديمة أنا عملته بلطف. أنا جيت.
Mr. Wayne, over here, right here.
This way.
Bruce!
تجاهلهم. راح أتجاهلهم وخلاص. لأجل صديقي ألفريد.
Hey Bruce, you mind if we swap cars? I mean, mine isn't fast and the paint's rusting off, but boy does she have charm. We didn't bring you all out here to discuss cars, honestly. Now, we're here about Arkham Asylum. Ever since it opened its doors, Arkham has been a breeding ground for the criminally insane. Its methods for rehabilitation, crude Its
ماذا يحدث؟
security lacking. And worse still, those who do get out, or God forbid escape, are even more dangerous than before they went in. Arkham Asylum is a cancer on Gotham. But today, with a sizable contribution from this man here,
لازم اقول لك كلمة او اتصل على هذاك. اخجل صديقي واخجل المدينة ما اعرف.
well-being of Gotham and its citizens for years to come. And Mr. Wayne has a few words he'd like to say. Bruce?
I'm here today because I want to heal Gotham. To stop the culture of crime.
جريمة شباب منتشرة جدا في البلد، لازم نوقفها. هذا كلمة راح اقولها اني.
You know, when I was 9 years old, my parents took me to see a movie about a hero in a mask. It was a hero who stood up to oppression and defended the people from injustice, no matter the cost. That night, my parents paid the ultimate cost.
جاي يحكي القصة اللي صارت معه هو صغير، ابوه وداه على فيلم والفيلم كان لابس قناع، يحكي قصة باتمان لكن ما يوضح. ما انسى انه غير غوثنام.
And our next mayor, we change Gotham.
صح.
Today, on the anniversary of that fateful night, we dedicate this facility to Thomas and Martha Wayne and usher in a new era of healing for Gotham.
I'm sure you all have plenty of questions about the new hospital, so let's open it up. You first, Miss Vale.
Thank you. With the opening of this new hospital, what does this mean for Arkham Asylum? What happens to the old building?
مزقها.
We should tear down the walls and erase it from the map. I don't want us lingering on past mistakes. I want us to focus.
أركام سلايم مستشفى للمجانين، فما يصير اللي هم يسووا بيها.
Who's up next? You there.
Mr. Wayne, Julia Remark of the Tribune. My sources say you welcomed alleged mob boss Carmine Falcone into your home.
فالكوني ليس بصديقي.
Friends with gangsters. He was an unwelcome guest. That's all. Next question, please.
يعني ما صديقي.
Please keep your questions on topic, people. We're here about the hospital, remember?
قراءة النص. الأمر عاجل.
But Mr. Wayne, this morning the Globe received evidence of an offshore bank account managed by Carmine Falcone and your father, Thomas Wayne.
What exactly are you implying?
Transactions connected to organized crime going back years and continuing to this day. The paper trail ties your family directly to the mob. Care to comment?
كيف تجرؤ على اتهام والدي؟
I just finished telling you about my parents' murder and you accuse them of being, what, criminals? Have some decency.
Mr. Wayne, is all your money dirty?
Is the Wayne family legacy built on lies?
Did you know about this, Bruce?
How long has your family been dealing with Falcone?
Could the allegations be true?
What are you telling us?
Does the mob sign
مصدرك مخطئ.
paychecks?
I think you should check your source. Sounds to me like an intern is finally putting their creative writing minor to good use.
Mr. Wayne!
How long has your family been dealing with Falcone?
Could the allegations be true?
Did you know about this, Bruce?
What are you telling us?
I'm sorry about this, Bruce. I don't know where the hell it's coming from. Damage control's my territory. We'll talk later. Everyone, please settle down. I'll be fielding your questions from here on out.
تلفون قاعد يرن وانقلبت الدنيا.
Keep this civilized.
Bruce, I've been trying to reach you. The police are inside the manor.
اوكي راح نكمل. الأسئلة كثيرة. هذا المبنى طبعا الشرطة متواجدين به.
Hey, careful. Put it back.
I'm afraid we can't, Mr. Wayne.
Says who?
This warrant.
It's not personal. I had the boys turn the lights off, keep a low profile.
I'm sorry, are you arresting me?
Not unless I'm forced to. We're only collecting evidence today.
I didn't do anything.
That's what we're here to find out.
Alfred, keep an eye on them. Make sure they only take what they have to.
Of course, sir.
I meant what I said about not personal. We only want files related to Wayne Enterprises. The warrant covers your place, pardon me, places of residence, and any companies you want.
من سمح بهذا؟
Who authorized this?
I know you and the DA are buddy-buddy, but this one came from the top. It's a valid warrant. I gotta serve it. Mayor Hill signed off on this himself. As long as he's mayor, he calls the shots.
العمدة هي الفاسد، كنا نعرف.
Hill has a history of making his opposition disappear.
Rumors and allegations, Mr. Wayne, that's all. But if they become fact, I'll handcuff him myself, same as any other crook. I don't know how your neck ended up on Mayor Hill's shopping block, but here we are.
Hill knows if I go down, Harvey's campaign goes down too.
That'd be a real shame. Mr. Dent's the only DA I ever trusted to make a conviction stick. As mayor, I think he can finally turn things around for us. For all our sakes, I pray you've got nothing to hide.
اوكي. العمدة هي العمل هيك على مود انا من اسقط حملة هارفي تسقط وما يكون رئيس للمدينة اللي احنا بها هي غوثنام. تمام؟ فهو لذلك هو هذا السبب اللي سووه. صورة ابوه وصورة امه اللي انكتلوا. واو.
Bruce, stay back.
Take whatever you want.
You don't have to do this.
هم قتلوا اهله قدامه اعتقد. تذاكر للفيلم اللي كانوا رايحينه.
Bruce? I didn't mean to interrupt, but
ماكو مشاكل. ماكو مشاكل.
It's not a problem, really.
Bruce. First the mayor's office, now Wayne Manor. Gotham continues its streak of break-ins.
Yeah, really going for the record, huh?
Listen, Bruce. A scandal surrounding a beloved family like yours captures the public's attention. I can help you get the right kind of attention.
هي
Through my
ما
connections at the Gazette, I have all kinds of access. I can dig up whatever you need to fight this.
I appreciate the offer, Miss Vale, but trying to say I'm the good guy here
Instantly makes you look bad. I get it. So let me say it for you.
مش المفروض كان اقول له
The
لا.
Gazette received this supposed evidence.
المفروض كان اقول له لا، يعني اقول له ما لازم اتعامل معاك، ان هي مجرد صحفيه والصحفيين كلهم يعني اغلبهم يكونون
magically appear.
محتالين عمود ياخذون المعلومات.
After my family, after me.
Obviously, the sender didn't identify themselves. We have no idea who it could be. I mean, no one's even done their due diligence on this yet. The press saw the fumble.
فالكون وراء هذا كله. فالكون.
Carmine Falcone wants me to be in his pocket. He crashed Harvey's fundraiser and pretty much said, hop in.
Well, maybe he thinks putting a little fear in you will make you jump.
It won't.
By tonight, this scandal will be broadcast to every screen in Gotham. Everyone will be talking about it.
This isn't my first pass through the rumor mill. I know the damage it can do.
Then go on the record. Right here, right now, and stop it. You need to get out ahead of this. Your side is what matters, not wild speculation.
اوكي انتوا
The
تعليق.
record then.
Whenever you're ready.
عائلتي
The
بريء.
Wayne family has always been a cornerstone of
اذا كانت العائله مستقبلها او ماضيها حلو
That's exactly what the people of Gotham need to hear.
اذا كانت العائله ماضيها حلو فاذا انا اكثر شخص ممكن يختاروني.
You're gonna beat this, Bruce. The Waynes always come out on top.
Goodbye, Miss Vale.
hate to admit it, but everyone smells smoke. A fire is heading this way.
Batman has made plenty of enemies, but my family... We've done nothing but support Gotham, even in its darkest days.
All this on the anniversary of your parents.
It's not a coincidence.
فعلا شباب احنا عم ندعم جوثنام حتى في ايامها
He
السيئة.
should have told me this was coming.
Then find out why he didn't.
اوكي، اخذوا بيتي، اخذوا بيت واين، اخذوا مكاتبنا، والسبب هو مو هارفي، فالكون. مقهى تريست. اوكي.
What the hell's going on? Wait, does this have to do with what the reporters were talking about this morning?
You tell me.
Shh, come on, keep it down. Let's avoid making another scene, shall we? The press is already up my ass as it is. Mayor Hill authorized this?
Yeah, then the cops raid my house, taking everything related to Wayne Enterprises. Computers, hard drives, files.
Son of a bitch.
You're the goddamn DA, Harvey.
I didn't know about this, I swear. Hill totally blindsided me on this one. God damn it.
خدعنا معا.
Okay, I believe you, Harvey. Mayor Hill's trying to screw us both over with this move.
And then he's made 2 enemies. I just don't get it. Why would Hill stick his neck out over this? Just to tangle you up in some frivolous investigation? It just doesn't make sense. I mean, what could he possibly hope to accomplish other than a few cheap headlines?
No, Falcone.
Falcone could be behind it.
He didn't seem too thrilled after the fundraiser. Oh, God, what a mess. Bruce, I wish I could just make this go away, but I'm not sure if I can. If I get in the way of this investigation, Hill would be able to spin it as a conflict of interest. And that wouldn't be good for either of us. It would jeopardize the entire campaign.
ما عندي رد.
I'm sorry I can't do more, Bruce. My hands are tied.
There you are.
Hey, you?
Sorry. I got a habit of being late.
No, just glad you made it.
مو هي؟
You didn't tell me you were bringing a friend to dinner.
هي.
This is Selena.
I hope I'm not interrupting anything.
Just
أعتقد إن إحنا تقابلنا قبل.
I think we've met before.
You do look familiar.
Everyone knows who Bruce Wayn is.
Do they?
Pleasure to meet you, Miss...
Kyle. It's a strong grip you've got there. Don't worry. I'm not gonna fall.
Oh, right, sorry.
Selena's new to town.
أعتقد تقابلنا من
Showing
قبل.
her around Gotham, introducing her to people.
You're an excellent tour guide, Harv.
Well, if I lose the election, I guess I can drive one of those double-decker tour buses around town.
How'd you get that shiner?
كيف أستطيع على هذا الشيء اللامع؟
It's okay. Money doesn't buy manners, right? I was mugged. I'm just angry I let that masked freak get away with all my stuff.
I still can't believe I let you walk home alone.
ماذا
I
فقدت؟
sure hope whatever he took wasn't too valuable.
Actually, it was.
It's probably long gone by now, whatever that idiot took.
I hope not. These were important materials.
Ooh, sensitive?
Very. I don't know how I'm gonna explain this to my client. And things like this happen in my line of work. People tend to overreact.
We should just be thankful you got away with a
ايش
bullet.
تسوون؟ ماذا تفعل؟
So, what do you do for...
ما وظيفتك؟ ماذا تعمل؟
It's complicated. High risk, high reward.
Stock market, huh?
Something like that. At least I'm not the only one who's taken a beating. That press conference? Oof.
We've got it under control.
Do you?
I'll handle it. Someone at my office has to know what's going on. Excuse me a moment.
اوكي انا رايده تبعد. هي هي
Nice to meet the real you.
Likewise.
مثل
This
بعضنا.
explains a lot, actually. How you can afford the fancy armor, the toys. Wouldn't Harvey be surprised? Not to mention, everyone in this cafe.
آسف بشأن
Sorry about
العين.
the black eye.
It's not the first time a man's hit me.
Sorry to hear that.
Don't worry. I'm not gonna expose you. Yet. I'm curious about something, though. I do what I do for money, but you're Bruce Wayn. What's your excuse? I have to. But you, why take the risk?
أنا الشخص
Someone has
الجيد.
to be the good guy.
I suppose you think that makes me a bad girl.
Well, aren't you?
You have something that belongs to me. I want it back. This is awkward for me. I'm used to robbing people.
من استأجرك؟
Being robbed.
Who hired you to break into the mayor's office?
My clients prefer to remain confidential. They don't know who I am. I don't know who they are.
But you know who I am.
These people I'm working for, they don't screw around. If I fail to deliver that drive, it's gonna cost a lot more than money.
Well, looks like you've made your bed.
No, we've made this bed, and I'm not gonna lie in it alone. You owe me. If they don't get what they want, there will be consequences.
لا أحتاجك
I
أصلا.
don't owe you anything. As far as I'm concerned, you're on your own.
Huh. I was hoping we could work together.
Sorry. I'm a solo act.
Listen, I don't have a lot of time. My employer is expecting me to drop it off.
Where?
Just give it back.
The address. Now.
No, give me the drive.
جبتها
Just gonna
غبية.
have to trust me.
I don't do trust.
لكن وأنا ما راح
I
ندوق
guess I'm
قرص.
screwed either way. My contact, he'll be expecting a cat, not a bat.
When are you supposed to meet him?
15 minutes ago. Better hurry.
Everything okay here?
You tell me.
I have my people working on it. We're gonna straighten everything out.
I feel better already. Sorry, but I've got to run.
So soon? Aren't you gonna stay for a drink?
Yeah, Bruce. Stay for a drink?
I'd love to, but I've got another appointment and I really don't want to be late for it.
Oh, all right then. Don't forget to change into your suit.
احكموا لي انتم شنو هذا.
Alfred, I'm at the warehouse. No sign of Cat.
أرصفة إيست سايد.
It's quiet.
The sound of an ambush. Stay on guard.
ممكن يكون كمين. هي انطتني العنوان لكن ممكن يكون كمين. فعلا ممكن شباب يكون كمين، ليش لا؟
This wasn't a handoff. It was a massacre.
How many?
I'd have to count the pieces.
Oh, good lord. Who could have done such a thing?
That's what I'm gonna find out.
Gordon, Eastside Docks, Warehouse 133.
Nothing left to bury.
طالعين أحشاء الجنود.
Analyzing. It's a volatile chemical. Potential psychoactive nerve agent. Vile stuff.
Be very, very careful with that. Who knows what effect it may have.
Have the computer catalog the compound for further analysis.
As you wish.
بقايا دموية من جهاز إضافة ربط. إضافة ربط.
Whatever exploded did so with enough force to obliterate the person standing next to it. But the chemicals themselves were inert, not explosive.
Well, it appears to have made a pretty big boom.
I'll see what I can piece back together.
اوكي. ما اعرف وين اروح، ماكو مكان. ماكو مكان اروحه شباب. اوكي لغيت الربط. وردة البيضاء.
Falcone's calling card.
He's been busy as of late.
Send the drones hunting him. I want to know his every move.
Good thinking, sir.
I've seen these outfits before.
أول حلقة.
Same mercs that broke into City Hall. It's a cop. The force grows thinner every day.
قوة تضعف فعلا بكل يوم.
Canisters were stored here. Canisters of what?
فتح على طول مو فحص.
Looks like a bullet started this.
A normal bullet couldn't have caused that explosion.
Doesn't appear normal. The point of entry's melted.
إضافة ربط مع هذا الشيء، وهنا ارتباط. شوف ايش راح يطلع.
The scrap of metal is from the exploded canister. But I need to know what caused the explosion.
سيارة.
Something was here when the explosion occurred.
اوكي.
That bad?
Face slashed, throat torn open.
So, not natural causes then.
Skylight.
هذه سكاي لاين. اوكي نعمل ارتباط مع هذا بالسيارة. ممكن يكونوا هم اصدقاء هربوا. صح.
Doesn't connect. This man's been badly burned. The damage seems to originate from inside his skull. What did this?
ما الذي فعل هذا؟
Sensors say it's an incendiary round.
طلقات خارقة.
Phosphorus residue. This could have superheated the contents of the canister,
causing the aforementioned boom.
Blood, broken nails, bits of human flesh. No.
اكل شيء ثاني طيب؟ اوكي.
No.
اوكي.
Doesn't connect.
ما ترتبط شباب. غرفة ربط. اوكي حاولت هيك، حاولت اقلبهم نفس الشي، ماكو فرق نهائيا.
Doesn't connect.
ما جاي افتهم والله. أنسى مثل ما انكسر عليه الرابط وابحث عن اتصال مباشر بدرجة أكبر. أوكي. ارتباط إله، نشوف نحاول.
Never seen a bullet do that.
ارتباط، نشوف نحاول.
A cop shredded this merc to pieces, barehanded.
صح.
What would cause someone to do that?
The nerve agent could make them psychotic.
ممتاز، استمر في ربط الأشياء. رابط ربط مع هذه البقاع. قطع الربط، دفعت ربط مع الضابط. صعبة. اوكي نرتبطها مع هاي. صح
Someone drove off after the explosion.
صح. هذه إضافة ربط. ربط.
Find a connection.
The bullet that killed the cop is the same type that blew up the canister.
Well, I'm sure they didn't find that at a local gun store.
صح.
It
حليت
appears military.
حليت شباب اللغز.
Have you put it together?
Yes. Falcone leaving his rose here. This is a message. Dead cops, stolen chemicals. He's making a big move.
حليت اللغز.
One of his snipers hit a canister with an incendiary bullet, causing it to superheat and explode. This may have been a distraction or a way of destroying evidence. Cops moved in to stop the theft. Falcone's men gunned him down. Then things turned grim. Possibly due to the psychoactive nerve agent. A cop ripped up a merc's face with his bare hands. And was put down. Same sniper, same type of bullet. Looks like Falcone's men got what they wanted and escaped.
Have you located the shooter?
No, but based on two impact trajectories, the canister and the dead cop, the shooter could only have a clear shot from there, or there, and would have contaminated himself with the phosphorus residue. Program the skimmers to pick up that signature.
Right away, sir.
Phosphorus spike. Clear vantage point. We have a winner.
سيجارة.
Killing time. This is the right spot. So where did he go?
شرب سيجارة بهذا الوقت.
Trace stops here.
Then he should be nearby.
Found him.
Time to go to work. My turn. Don't make me add your corpse to this graveyard. Falcone, why did he do this?
I ain't telling you nothing. You can't make me talk. I ain't telling you jack. You trying to scare a confession out of me? I won't break.
Your bones will.
It's true what they said about you. You're a friggin' animal.
أعطيني سبب للتوقف.
You know you can bleed to death without ever spilling a drop. All on the inside. Tell me the plan, or I start swinging.
كلي على الخطة.
Tell me.
That Catwoman was supposed to hand over a drive, had the container number we needed, but she flaked. So we had to find it ourselves. Container by container. Ugh. Someone must have heard us. Called the cops. We were told no witnesses.
Why risk open war with the GCPD?
Some kind of chemicals.
الراجل
Tony wanted them.
هي الموت كيميائية فالكاني.
We were paid to steal them, not ask questions. Oh, please, no.
I start here and keep breaking until you answer.
The chemicals. There's some kind of explosive. A weapon. I don't know. Falcone said he'd use them soon.
Used where?
That's all I know. I swear.
You'll never hold a gun steady again.
Oh, God. Jesus Christ. These are cops. Get an ambulance in here.
I think I need to call the coroner instead. Now put up your hands! Don't move!
Batman. What did you do to him?
Don't move!
He confessed to everything.
It's how you got it I'm worried about.
You have the right to remain silent.
Gordon.
I said silent! If you say another word, I will shoot you. I don't care if half the city thinks you're a hero. Right now, you're a suspect.
Shoot me. See what happens.
I will. I swear to God I will.
You're making a mistake, Detective. You want to hear what I have to say. Falcone stole a shipment of chemicals. Appears to be a weaponized nerve agent. Causes people to go berserk, turn violent. We need to act before he releases it.
I got a task force on it.
You already have one.
You're taking this too far, Bruce.
اوكي.
You assume the persona of a bat, but you're not an animal. You nearly killed a man tonight. Your parents didn't raise you this way. And neither did I.
He's still alive, isn't he?
And in the hospital. Next time, it might be the morgue. Especially now, during this preposterous attack on your family. You must show the world the true nature of a Wayne.
Giving everything to the city and then being murdered for it?
My thoughts exactly. Every time you leave this cave.
اوكي.
You're a good man, Bruce. Good. Just like your parents. Don't lose that. I don't mean to be a doddering old fool on the subject, but as a friend,
ما أعرف أتعامل مثلهم. لا تخاف علي.
Who my parents were, the life they led, Gotham revered them. I could never match that.
You won't. You will far surpass them. You bury the person, Bruce, but you never bury the memory.
Sometimes I wish I could. That night, that alleyway, it made me who I am. I can't get it out of my head.
That is your gift and your curse. Being Batman can allow you to turn back the tide of treachery that's reached this city's shores, or drown you in its sorrow. When you doubt your fate, remember why you started all
فعلا
this.
لما تشك بمصيرك اعرف احنا ليش بدأنا.
Boy in the alley.
I won't
قبولته.
forget.
أنا ما راح انسى هذا.
Neither will I.
فكت الشفرة أخيرا.
Back into the fray again.
Well, looks like that egg finally cracked. And inside, Mayor Hill was hiding more than I could have imagined. This is a complete manifest of Carmine Falcone's criminal organization.
What in the world was Hill doing with all this? Illegal arms dealing, drug running, mob hits, money laundering?
إنهم يعملون معا.
Insurance policy.
يعملون معا مدينة الهاي والخاين.
If he didn't play along.
That would explain why he's never made a move against him.
Sure as hell better than any bodyguard. This is it, Alfred. With this proof, we can finally knock out Falcone's organization.
Where would we possibly begin to dismantle it?
This is a police matter.
There's only one cop we can trust to handle this evidence correctly.
Lieutenant Gordon. He could mobilize the entire police force against Falcone.
What about that reporter from the Gazette?
Vicky.
Yes, Miss Vale. She could release this evidence through proper channels. I suppose it comes down to who you want to help most. Or who you think could do the most good.
جيمس
The cops are on the front lines of this war.
جيمس الصحفية ايش راح تسوي الصحفية؟
A wise decision, sir. We'll attack Falcone on two fronts tonight. Gordon through the police, and Batman
By any means necessary.
أنا راح أواجهه.
Whatever Falcone is planning, it ends tonight.
He's a spider, Bruce. Eyes everywhere. A dense web of goons poised to trap you. No one has ever managed to bring him down.
I haven't tried yet.